I started drinking and doing drugs when I was about 12 years old. So I'm 36 now, so the better part of my life. I drank and did drugs. I always prided myself on the fact that I could ride the fence. I could have family, church life, work, and still have that other life. You know, you could walk the fence, but it's a progressive disease. And eventually, you can't walk the fence anymore. You gotta go one way or another. The last couple of years have been really, really rough for me, for my family. What I put them through really wasn't fair. I was selfish. And then my wife told me that she wanted to join Rockland Church. You know, when we've been going to a church, you know, I put in my obligation on Sunday morning like I was supposed to. But it's real easy to slip in and out, you know, and then go back about your business for the rest of the week. But little by little, you know, you guys started asking me to come play softball with you. You started asking me to go to a movie with you. Took me on a boat. Kept hanging around. So I said, okay, and I went to your church. And then she said she wanted to join a small group. And I did not want to join a small group. I put in my obligation. I did my 2 hours in the morning, I'm done. But I knew she was fed up with me. And she was getting ready to go. So I pretty much did whatever it took just to keep her around, keep my family around. Slowly but surely, through going to our small group, I know that's a big part of the reason why I'm sober today. Matter of fact, the last time that I really did drugs, I came home about 4 o'clock in the morning, and she wasn't calling me names, yelling like she normally did. She just told me, it's done, it's over, I'm done. I'm gonna take the kids. She didn't want the house, the furniture, nothing. So I knew at that point she was serious. And I had figured at that point that that was my lot in life. I was gonna be drinking and doing drugs until I died. I was of no use to my family the way I was. And I'd actually made plans to go out to the lake, bring my gun out there, and kill myself. And I figured at that point, they were better off. They would get a certain amount of money every month. They wouldn't have me being the way I was and teaching them the things I was teaching. And then at one point, I was listening to the radio and a song came on, and I don't listen to country music, but it was a song by Reba McEntire. I caught the end of it, where it said, I heard him praying yesterday, please tell mommy it'll be okay. And I kept thinking about my kids, asking, where's daddy, why can't he come home? And I put the gun down. But at that point, I was still in a real dark place. I was scared and I didn't know where to turn. So I guess the pain got bad enough, and my life was bad enough where I admitted it at the small group we were in, and they began praying for me. And then I met with Pastor Shane, and he helped me get into a recovery group. And I thank God every day for that. You know, I thank God every day. Otherwise, you wouldn't be listening to this testimony. You'd be ministering to a wife who lost her husband and some children without a father. I still struggle with my demons every day. But, I mean, God has just turned my life around 100%. You know, every time I see my son hit a home run in T-ball, or I watch my daughter with her big, beautiful eyes tell me, I love you, Daddy. I mean, I just thank God for the small group I was in and the group that I'm in now. And if people are watching this, and they're out there in the same place I was, there is hope, because if he can change me, he can change anybody, because I was a bad man. And if you're just a person that doesn't live a bad life, but they're in a group, I know it's a pain sometimes to get with your small group on Sundays, but that may be the only ray of light somebody has in a real dark place, is that 2 hours a week. It's their only lifeline, and it may save their life. It did mine. And I just thank God for that.